Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mrs. Santos.
And I am Mr. Ryan Candelaria.
We are going to
present our
action
research,
entitled
the project readers and its effect on the performance level of the selected grade 9 students in Emiliano, Tria, Tirona Memorial National High School for school year 2019-2020. So for our introduction, we believe that reading is a continuous process of mastering the student's capability, not only in the reading but also in comprehending what he or she reads.
The goals of the project readers is to discover who among them belong to the struggling readers or non-readers, realize their reading readiness and behavior level, identify those whose reading abilities below their grade level,
and of course, note the effects of it on their studies, and finally, set an appropriate intervention program for the students. Alright, so for our preliminary activity, we had the oral and the written phase. In the oral phase, students read a selection without interruption while the teacher was listing down his or her mistakes.
In the written phase, the students answer the questions about the selection read, that is, to determine the comprehension level of the reader.
So, students with reading difficulties had undergone the program of the project readers. This program included reading intervention scheduled every Friday after class hours, an intensive training in their vocabulary and comprehension skills, and an inventory of their reading ability that is pre and the post test.
Struggling readers who belong to the frustration level should have enhanced their skills in reading to enable them to comprehend and reveal their self-concept and broaden their vocabulary as well. So this can be accomplished through successful experiences.
Alright, so for our action research questions, so this study aimed to investigate on the efficacy of the project readers, the reading performance of the selected grade 9 students of ETT-MHS. Specifically, this research aimed to answer the following questions.
Can the students grasp easily what they read?
Did the program help students in understanding, comprehending what they read?
Would it embrace the reading ability of the students?
Alright, so our research is only limited to the selected grade 9 students of ETT-MHS for the school year 2019-2020.
The result of the project research will be discussed in this research together with a recommendation.
For our methodology, the main goal of this research was to create a snapshots of the current state of the project readers of the English department by providing a relatively complete picture of what was occurring at a given period of time, at the same time to assess the relationship between and among ongoing project readers with the performance of the students in reading.
Thus, this study would employ the experimental research design.
Okay, so the researchers used random sampling. A total of 70 students from different sections were chosen according to random sampling method participated in the research. In order to answer the research questions, pre-assessment and post-assessment tests were used.
In accordance with the purpose of the study, percentage and frequency were employed in this study.
So the researchers used a self-made questionnaires composed of 20 questions.
It was administered to the respondents in pen and paper checklist and survey format.
Alright, so the researchers used Microsoft Excel 2019 in the data consolidation and analysis with the following steps. First, identified who among the students belong to frustration and instructional level after the reading assessment program.
Second, informed the students that they will undergo the project readers in the English department.
So, distributed the letter to the concerned individuals. The parents are also included.
Next one, we have informed the respondents of the project readers schedule.
We also observed the changes on the behavior and knowledge of the students after attending the first 5 sessions.
We let them answer the questionnaire using the survey questionnaire and the checklist.
Of course, we also finalized the result of the responses.
we left the statisticians checked and identified the validity of the result.
And of course, lastly, we let the result validated. Alright, so the table shows the percentage and frequency distribution of students who move from frustration to instructional and independent level. So we had, alright, so out of 1,117 students, 320 were diagnosed as frustrated readers. So out of 320 frustrated readers, only 70 students were chosen to be part of the research. Okay. So out of 70 frustrated readers, 10 students or 10 from the respondents remained to be frustrated readers, while 20 out of 70 moved from frustration level to instructional level, and 40 out of 70 frustrated readers moved from frustration level to independent level. Alright. Okay, so out of 70 frustrated readers, 0.28% remained to be frustrated readers, which we consider to be very small or a very small amount, because this project is still an ongoing project, and we hope that after this year, this will be eliminated and moved to instructional or independent level. Whereas for the instructional level, so there are 28.57% who move from frustrated to the instructional level. It's a kind of huge amount of students.
Out of 70 students, so there are 40, which is 57.14%, when these students move from the frustration level to the independent level. So it's kind of, according to my partner, huge. So it is an improvement from their level itself.
Alright, so Project Readers gradually improves the reading ability of the students from the frustration level to the instructional level. It means the program is effective as it shows changes in their capability to read.
It is recommended to continue the program with an additional activity aside from the previous one, including the schedule of the program, should be set not on the last day of the week, instead make it earlier. Or the teacher may choose when and where he or she is going to have the remediation program.
Alright, so with that, thank you so much.